Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the Texas Rangers Report brought to you by Centerfield Media. And in today's video we're going to be going over some more breaking news by the Texas Rangers as they have just traded for first baseman Nate Lowe and a couple of other minor league prospects that I'll discuss later in this video. And the Rangers have also drafted right-handed pitcher Brett DeGeis from the Dodgers and the Rule 5 draft earlier today. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Chris Young, the Rangers' new general manager, has been extremely active in his first week on the job, as he has already traded Lance Lynn to the Chicago White Sox for Dane Dunning and Avery Weems, and now he's made his second trade within a couple of days, as the Rangers have acquired first baseman Nate Lowe, minor league first baseman Jake Guenther, and a player to be named later, in exchange for Rangers prospects catcher/outfielder Herbito Hernandez, shortstop Osleivis Basabe, and outfielder Alexander Ovalis. This is the player that the Rangers got back in the Cole Hamels deal whenever they traded Cole Hamels to the Cubs. Both Hernandez and Basabe were on the Rangers' top 30 prospect list. I personally like this deal a lot for the Rangers, as it gives healthy competition at the first base spot for the Rangers. We all know that Ronald Guzman has been lacking. He hardly even played last year. Todd Frazier got a lot of the reps. This gives healthy competition at the majors, but also gives healthy competition at the minor league level with the addition of Jake Guenther, because the only other first baseman the Rangers have on their top 30 prospect list is Jordan Apostle. Although the Rangers, who are a rebuilding club, they wouldn't have just traded prospects for a person to be healthy competition on a squad. They traded Nate Lowe to be their first base starter in 2021. As John Daniels said, Nate Lowe is going to get the first shot at the first base job. Lowe is a plus hitter who has plus power as well. He's a terrible runner, let's just be honest. He got a terrible grade from MLB.com, and he is an average defender that can handle all the routine plays. In his two short stints with the Tampa Bay Rays back in 2019 and 2020, Lowe batted a .251 batting average, a .322 on-base percentage, and a .447 slugging percentage with 11 home runs and a OPS plus of 107 in 219 plate appearances. As for Jake Guenther, the other prospect the Rangers received in this trade, in his first year of pro ball back in 2019, he batted a .320 batting average, a .431 on-base percentage, and a .423 slugging percentage with 2 home runs in 209 plate appearances. And for the player to be named later, I would expect the Rangers to target a young outfielder or a young pitcher, although time will tell. We'll see what happens. Although, if you want to be the first to find out whenever the Rangers get the player to be named later from the Tampa Bay Rays, subscribe to the Texas Rangers Report on Centerfield Media. That way, you will be the first to find out. It'll be interesting to see how Lowe and Guenther progress through the Rangers organization. Although for Guzman, this might be the writing on the wall for him. I think the Rangers will give Guzman one more shot to prove that he is a everyday major leaguer, although I think he'll be a defensive sub at the end of close games at first base, and after this season he could get the boot if Lowe has a really good year. The Rangers have also made one more acquisition today, as they have drafted right-handed pitcher Brett DeGeis from the Los Angeles Dodgers in the Rule 5 draft. In 2019, DeGeis registered a 1.75 ERA and roughly 61 innings of work between two levels of single-A ball, with 72 strikeouts and 13 walks. And he also didn't let up any home runs that entire year. DeGeis also had 8 scoreless appearances in the Arizona Fall League in 2019, as he struck out 11 of the batters he faced and he only walked 2 of them. DeGeis has been added to the Rangers 40-man roster, and the Rangers will have to keep him on their active roster for this entire 2021 season, or they will have to offer him back to the Dodgers for a total of $50,000. DeGeis is already the Rangers' 29th prospect in their organization, according to MLB.com. And it'll be interesting to see if the Rangers keep him on the roster for the entirety of the season. I think that DeGeis can stick in the majors even though he hasn't pitched above single A, although it'll definitely be interesting to keep an eye on. That just about wraps up my video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Tell me in the comments what you think of the Rangers' recent acquisitions of trading for first baseman Nate Lowe and drafting Brett DeGeis in the Rule 5 draft. Thanks for staying to the very end and watching the Texas Rangers Report on Centerfield Media. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.